there, Internet? It's Nate watching iRoll1s, and today I want to talk about the newest thing in D&D that's come out. Everybody playing D&D probably knows about it. If you play any modules, you probably know about it. On September 19th, Tomb of Annihilation showed up on the shelves, and of course, with Tomb of Annihilation showing up, a bunch of Tomb of Annihilation swag showed up, just like every time it comes out. You get Storm King's Thunder, you get Storm King's Thunder stuff, you know. So we got Tomb of Annihilation, we got Tomb of Annihilation DM screens, we got Tomb of Annihilation minis, we got Tomb of Annihilation dice, and of course just the regular Tomb of Annihilation. What I want to show you is the Tomb of Annihilation Premium Trap Set. The Tomb and Trap set, it came out with the minis that just came out recently, and from my understanding it was a collectible box, a collectible set that came out with the boxes that were shipped. So your business, when it got a whole big case, would get one of these. That's my understanding. Don't quote me on it, I might be wrong. But figured we'd crack it open, take a look at it. I've already taken a look. It's pretty sweet, so let's check it out, shall we? Alright guys, so here we got the Tomb of Annihilation Icons of the Realm Trap Set. Tomb and Trap Set Premium, brought out by Dungeons & Dragons and WizKids. Same guys that make your really awesome D&D minis. Let's crack this open. Let's flip it over because apparently I put it in the wrong direction. As you can see from the back, this is what all it comes with. It comes with your Tomb of Annihilation wall. What is it? What do they call it? The wall mouth statue, demon mouth statue. It comes with Sarcophagus, archway, Asarak or Asrarak. Yeah, Asarak, I think. The demolished skull, which is weird. Sword of sharpness, shield of missile attraction. Pile of gold, potion, scroll, blade trap, fire jet trap, magic glyph trap, pit trap, boulder piles. All in this package, and it comes with a bunch of them. So, yeah, that's pretty sweet. The potions are pretty awesome, but they're teeny. So let's check out some of the regular stuff. Oop, bumped you guys, sorry. Alright, let's check out your traps here. Look at how dinky those are. They are 1 by 1, I believe, so they are just one square trap set. So if somebody's falling down, they're falling down in a little square. 4 of those bad boys, and those are the pit traps. Now, these are pretty cool. They do this thing, and I hope we can get you to focus in. They do this thing where they make it look like there's depth. See, there we go. You got this little depth thing, and then you got your spikes at the bottom, which is cool. So it looks like it's way, way down there, which I think is kind of neat. You get 4 of those guys. They're pretty decent. I think they could possibly use like a stone wash if you got if you got Dwarven Forge or Her Stars. You might need some stone work and put some metal on the tip there for the spikes, or maybe just pretend those are rocks. Who knows? But those are pretty cool. You got your rock piles. You got 4 of them. They got a little bit better of a color to them. I'm not sure if you can pick it up in my light here, but the back is a gray, and these are kind of a brownish look, which those are pretty cool. You get 4 of those. Quality of these is pretty cool too. There's no warping, they're pretty flat. Pretty sweet. And you got your glyphs, which are kind of cool. Not sure if that is any particular magic glyph, if that's a particular spell. But you have 4 of those, and they all have the same glyph, which, that's kind of a bummer, because maybe you'd want to use them with different glyphs. But since I have no idea what the spell is, it can be a different spell all the time anyway. You got your gold piles. Your gold piles are pretty dinky, but they're done pretty well. I don't know if maybe you could do a little wash on them to make them a little bit better. They're not as big as like a Dwarven Forge pile, which is actually really decent, because these things are done in a very good kind of scale to everything else, which I don't worry about scale too much, but sometimes it's kind of neat. And so that's not a huge pile for your mini. Your mini's only going to take up that much space too. So I mean, even though it's a really big pile, it does make sense for the mini. Which still, even if you look at that piece of gold right there is still probably about the size of your mini's fist. But anyway, it adds to a little bit of the realism, I think, when the scale makes sense as far as the figures are concerned. Now we get into the coolest ones, some of the coolest ones. The spike trap here. It's got some nice silver touches going on. You get 4 of those bad boys. I'm going to not show you all 4 of them because they all look the same. I don't know why I've been showing you all 4 of them, but whatever. Anyway, and you got a flame spurt. Oh, that's pretty sweet, isn't it? Yeah, look at that sucker. Pretty sweet. You got 4 of those flame spurts just like that too, which is pretty awesome. Then you get into the shield, which is the shield of, what did I call that? Shield of missile attraction. Looks like a little web here for your character. It's kind of neat that they have some of your magic items that you could have placed in there. Now, the little dinky stuff, I'll show you that stuff quick too. One of my main disappointments with this is one of these little dinkies. Some of them are really, really cool. But I mean, these things are dinky, so be careful not to lose them. I mean, I don't even know if I can get you to focus in on that. It's so small. Let me just see. Maybe I can put it in the lid here that I have it in. You can maybe focus in. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, really. There you go. I can't really show you all of it because I can't hold it up in place, but look at that. That is just a teeny tiny skull. That is the Demilich skull. Maybe it will focus in on my finger here. I can show it to you. Sorry guys, this thing is really, really small and finicky. Focus. There you go. Look at that guy. He is so teeny. Which, you gotta be really careful because you will lose him in a heartbeat. That and the scrolls that come with this thing, some of them have like a little wash on them, some of them don't. Oops, I just dropped one and probably gonna lose it. Whew. You got your scrolls. They are dinky, these things. Which I like those. And I like these potions. You got a red potion, or a pink potion, a purple potion, a light blue potion, and this green potion here. Also, really, really tiny. Got like a clear bottom. We'll focus in on the potion. There you go. Kind of looks like you can focus in on it. You got this little green potion like that. You got 4 of those. But the thing that disappoints me is the sword. Now this is supposed to be some magic sort of, what is it, sort of sharpness, and it's supposed to be this wow thing, and I understand they're trying to get it into scale, but look at this just plain old ridiculous sword. It's just, come on, focus in. It's just like a little twig. It is just boring. It doesn't have a lot of detail to the hilt. That's my main disappointment with this thing, is that I can't get it to focus, but it's really just this garbagey looking sword, and it's really dinky too, so you're going to possibly lose it. I would possibly take that out myself, and if you happen to have like a Reaper set that comes with your, I want to put these away, sorry guys. If you have a Reaper set that comes with like your bits and baubles, like your swords, I would maybe put a Reaper set in there if I was using this, but that's just me. And then you got your Sarcophagus, which is pretty sweet. It's got your skulls on it, of course. Or no, actually those aren't skulls, those are just round things. Well, you can put your skull right there, put your scrolls on it, put your cool stuff on it. 45A of 45. Has a nice little thing there. The portal, I'll show you, that's pretty sweet. It's got a magic portal comes. Ooh, it's got like a translucent back. You can see through it. It's translucent back. It's got skull top right there, back and forth. Oh, it's just neat. It's a pretty neat piece for your tabletop set right there. Dig it. And then here's the main piece of this deal, and it could use a little bit of detailing to dirty it up, but they did a pretty good job. I will give WizKids credit on this. I'm not usually a fan of some of their paint jobs, but on this particular thing they've done a really good job, I think. It's got this green back. Oh, he just looks mean. Look, he looks so scary. They got the curls in his beard. It's a really good sculpt here. It's done really well. It's pretty cool. So you got your setup here. Boom. Your flame spurt in front of it. Looks pretty cool. Anyway, guys, that is the Tombs and Trap set. It can be had online at some of your retailers. It can be had on eBay. It can be had on miniaturemarket.com, which is where I normally pick up my stuff. However, I did get this at my friendly local gaming shop for $49.99, I think. However, most places are charging about $80 for it. I don't know necessarily that I think it's worth $80 per se, but it is pretty cool. It was definitely worth the $50 that I spent. Definitely worth getting, in my opinion. If you are running Tomb of the Annihilation, I would suggest getting it at $50 at least, if you can pick it up for that. I don't know what it's selling for on eBay or even Amazon, if it is on Amazon, but it is on miniaturemarket.com, I know right now, for $74.99 or $79.99. But feel free to check it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.